Good morning, everybody. How are you? Nice to see you. Hey, Josh, man, Adam, Richard, Stringbean. What's up, guys? Man, I'm so glad you can make it. Nice to see you guys. Little bit of a rush this morning to get set up. I didn't have anything plugged in, it seems. But how's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to this is live stream 112. Believe it or not, 112 live streams on the it's the day before my 1 year anniversary from going live for the first time. So yeah, June 20th, 2018. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Looks like you can. Good. Yeah, June 10th, 2018 was when I went live for the very first time. I actually have it playing behind me here on the television. So yeah, you can see the difference, right? Like, man, oh man, that's funny. Always going back to watch people's first videos. That's what's the best part about YouTube, is seeing how everybody is growing. You know what I mean? And learned so much. It's pretty cool, man. How's everybody this morning? Let's see. I don't even have my. Very good. Good. Test. Yep. All right, we're good. You should be able to hear me, no problem. Let me know if you have any audio issues. If you can't hear me at all, let me know. We've got a lot of web pages to go through today. Not a lot, but there's some crazy, good, cool stuff that's been happening in construction, and I wanted to touch on it. It's been a while since I've actually done like a news type of update, so I wanted to come on today and just kind of go see what's up, see what's new in the industry, give you guys an update of some of the new things I found anyways, right? Looks like to me things are good morning, Jimmy, to the top of the crane. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you, dude. Wow, man. Yeah, I was watching the replay on the interview. It was really good. Went really well. It was a good conversation, man. It was awesome having Jimmy on Friday night. That was a really, really awesome interview. Actually, it was a really good talk. More like, right? How's it going, buddy? You still going on tonight? I think I've fixed the audio problems as well. Man, oh man, I'm the one thing I need to know. That's okay, Jimmy. Yeah, right on, dude. We could do that. Anytime, man. And yeah, dude, that's sweet. Yeah, it's Sunday already. Oh, yeah. The kids have gotten us worn out. That's for sure. I got to get outside and do yard work today. That's one thing I need to do for sure. But I'm gonna hit the radio because I think I fixed it. I think I know how to. Oh, I think I know how I can fix this. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, we're trying to plan a trip. There's that phone again. I better. We're trying to plan to get to Ontario this weekend, or not this weekend. Sorry, this summer. It'd be nice to see mom and dad, my parents, right? It's tough, man. Now you got 4 kids and 2 of us to fly to Ontario is it's quite expensive, man. Holy cow! Like it's not cheap to fly here in this country, right? Like the tickets are, oh god. You can get them like one way, like cheap for $350 maybe. Sometimes I think, but generally you're paying like $500 to $700, right? In there for the tickets for each person, right? I mean, I think then when they're 3 and under, they fly free or something. But so babies don't have to pay for seats, but you can pay for seats and get like bring the car seat. I think I don't know how. I can't remember anymore, but. Yeah, it's just a lot of work, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of money to get all of them onto the plane, right? But yeah, wow, man, I can't believe that in 1 year I was able to get 100 and this is 112th live stream. It's very cool, man. Let's see here. We'll go. We'll try this one first. How about that? And I should be able to hear it. Okay, the audio level should be good. I know, we should buy a plane. You're right, dude. Like, to go once a year, right? Like, man, yeah. Should just buy a plane. That's a good idea. Cause I tell you, man, that's what I was thinking though, dude. Like buying a big RV. You know what I mean? That would be sweet. Buying an RV to stick, to drive across the country would be sweet. Or renting one maybe, or something like that, even. Right on, guys. So I'm gonna hop over to the news. Let me know if the audio's out of whack. So I don't want the music to be overpowering. Hey, Lothar 900. Winnipeg, eh? Yeah, right on. Nice to see you, Lothar 900. You're from Winnipeg? Wow, that's a cool. Actually, I know another guy who's out by there in Manitoba, anyways, with another channel too. How's it going, Lothar? Nice to see you, buddy. How's it going, you hoser? It's awesome. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let me know if the audio is different. Like if you need me to turn down the music, it's good. Oh, okay, right on. Thanks, buddy. Man, oh man. 1 year anniversary of live streaming, pretty much. Tomorrow would be the official date, but I've been going live every Sunday for a year now, so it's pretty cool. This is to the next year, right? Like, I love to look back to see how it started, eh? Like, it's crazy. Man, some of the subjects I talked about earlier too were pretty good, but we missed. Like, I should maybe go back and talk about them some more too. Oracle, guys, you know Oracle. They're a massive like a Silicon Valley company, right? They partnered with is it just Davis? It's just with like BIM type software, right? Like what they're saying basically, to sum this all up, is construction companies use like multiple types of software to run the projects, right? So they have, let's say, Microsoft Project, Bluebeam, or some kind of PDF editor, Word editors. Then they'll have their like CM software, and they'll have different types of software, right? Like probably 6 to 7 different types. Oracle wants to write software that combines everything into one piece of software, but also is connected to every other platform that it's installed on, right? So you can share it across construction companies and inside the construction company itself, right? It's good for a lot of reasons, right? The historical data, like speeding up times, like turnaround times for RFIs and claims and change orders and things like that, right? And yeah, I think for records and reporting, this is a good thing, right? Because construction it's crazy the amount of paperwork, right? That, well, used to be a lot of paperwork. There's still a lot, but even now, like the different documents that occur, or that are made through the whole delivery process, right? It's insane, man. Like, it would be boxes full of information, right? So it's Oracle, of course, right? What a good industry to time to jump in on something like this, right? They like, with all the new automation things coming out, this is going to be really important to have, because you can integrate it with your field operations as well. And like I was saying, somebody's gonna have to download and analyze the data and organize it, right? So this just makes sense. And any time you guys want a link, let me know. I will post it in the chat. I'll post the links in the comments after as well on the replays, if you guys are watching and you want to see a page for yourself. you can follow along, whatever. Let me know. I don't post them in the descriptions anymore because YouTube doesn't like that, right? They don't like when you post links that take people to outside sources, right? So I've been slowly getting rid of my links that do that. So once in a while I will if it's a really awesome resource or it's really relevant to what we're talking about. But most of the time, I'm just gonna post them if you guys request them. Everything lives in the cloud, Max B, and that's right. And good morning to you, man. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. So glad you can make it, man. Everybody, nice for you. I'm so glad you're coming. Richard, oh man, it's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. Nice to see you, dude. Hope everything's good with you, man. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you so much to the Jimmy too, by the way, for the milestone there. It's been really fun, man. I love live streaming now. I was so nervous to do it at first, man. Like, right? Now I love it. I wish I could do it like every day, but that's not practical. I think we might run out of information eventually, right? But I mean, this industry, there's a lot changing, and it's fast, right? So, but yeah, look at this. Letitia Field Management Cloud Service offered Davis an enterprise-wide solution that is web-based and mobile. The best of both worlds, or on a constructive environment. We are excited with Oracle Letitia Field Management Cloud Services direction and the investment it is making in its infrastructure and technology, right? So awesome, dude. Nice sanding. Right on, Richard. Nice. So that's what that is, right? It's about integrating all the software together. This I will link because it's interesting if you guys just want to check it out later. This is a resource it's a study, basically a report that Oracle did assessing the needs for this software, right? So it's not very long, right? 10 pages or what so. It's maybe 12, 13 pages, and it's a really good document just to browse through, right? Let's see here. So according to the McKinsey Global Institute, capital projects take up to 20% longer to finish than scheduled and run as much as 80% more over budget. Oh yeah, so the comparison here, right, is if you imagine buying a car, right, and the car has to be built, and it's supposed to be delivered in say 30 days or whatever, right, and it takes like 60 days comes around and the car's still not there, and 90 days comes along, the car's still not there, and then everybody's blaming each other, right? So the engine guy's blaming the paint guy, or the body guy, this guy's blaming this guy. They're all, you know what I mean? So this is to also eliminate that as well, right? Because with substantial and accurate record keeping, you can't deny, right, the obvious facts, right? So then could you imagine though getting the car finally like a year after it was supposed to be delivered, right? And it's not exactly to spec, and like say 3 times the cost that it was going in. Would you buy that car? Like, would you? No, you wouldn't, right? So why should construction be any different is what they're saying. Jason Reynolds, hey buddy, thanks for coming, dude. Nice to see you, man. Good morning, happy Sunday, buddy. I see a lot of we're gonna be seeing like modular construction a lot. I think that probably the 2 largest trends we're going to see develop will be modular construction, like things being built in factories, and I want to say like there's going to be robotics involved, right? But this software is a big deal, right? Like it has to be simplified. Everything's going to be more simplified, right? I got some really good videos to show you guys too. Actually, I will show you. We'll get to them too. But it's gonna be pretty cool, man. Simply Fred, good morning, pal. How are ya? Good morning, man. Nice to see you. And haha, hey, buddy. Very cool, guys. Thanks for coming, man. Mine is a hangover. Oh, I don't miss hangovers. That's for sure. Wow. Yeah. And then yeah, right here it says capital projects take up to 20% longer and as much as 80% over budget, right? Could you imagine No, dude, no. We're just kind of getting into the news. We're just talking a bit earlier about Jimmy on Friday, about the talk on Friday night was awesome. It was a really good video, actually. I had a lot of fun doing that one. That was cool. I'm so glad that he was able to do it, and hopefully we'll get to do that one again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As anybody also, like, we want to talk about the trades. So, get on. If you're not on the Discord, get on the Discord, right? And that's where we talk. People ask questions about, you know, how do I do this, or what's this, or trying to understand something. And then plus, there's also just the social aspect of it too. But yeah, get on the Discord and we can talk about. Yeah, you bet. Jimmy, yeah, oh man, that's actually a good idea. I gotta edit a couple videos too, man. I got all that footage from the show and the tour of the the technical school, right? It was awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get. I'll be hopefully getting both of those out next week. I hope so. Right on, dude. Yeah, so this is actually just a good this is an interesting read. It's a good resource, so I might even link this one in the description for after, actually. I think I can do it right now, maybe. I'm going to... Yeah, what the heck, right? I'm going to put it in the description now, so I don't know if it'll show up now or if it'll be... Oh, you know what? I need to do a short link, though. You know what? Ugh. Cut. I'm just going to make a quick short link. Yeah, so anyways, what I was trying to say is... I don't need that now. So yeah, what I was trying to say is, if you guys are a tradesperson and you want to talk on the Friday night show, it's at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, then let me know. Like, get on the Discord, let me know, or let me know in the YouTube comments, and that's what we want to do. We want to talk. We want to talk to tradespeople, and the objective is, you know, to help new people understand, or, you know, kind of relax a little bit about getting in, feel more confident, right? And you know, ultimately making it safer, and you know, I'd like to try to attract new people to the trades as well. I mean, you know that we need people. We're only at a certain capacity, right? Like 40%. So there's a huge labor crisis, right? And that's why this is being driven like it is, right? So I'm going to call it the Oracle Report. Oracle Report 2019. Copy. Okay, so I posted it in the description. I don't know if when it'll show up or what, but it's called the Oracle Report 2019. It's a good read. It is, especially if you're a manager, right? Like, I see driving standardization, always connected world, right? So here's the key trends. So an always connected world, we know that the mobile, like the phones, the tablets, the web, right? The cloud, everything's connected all the time, right? And good morning, Val's Review. Good morning. How are you? Happy Sunday morning. Hope you're about to having a nice, relaxing Sunday. So, and BIM, building information and 3D modeling, right? Building information and 3D modeling, as you know, is it's software, basically, right? That's what BIM tried to connect everything, and it's been, I don't know why it didn't take the right, like, you know, it's just not where it needs to be anyways. And but it's information sharing and trying to predict conflicts and to help better schedule the trades and the project, and you know, help with the bill of materials and things like that, right? Good stuff, Al. It's nice to see you. So glad you can make it. That's very nice of you to come by. 6. Oh, so you just said, what did I miss here? I just signed up as one of 6 years experts. Okay, bottom line. So, oh, here we go. A technology solution that doesn't have mobile at its core is a partial solution at best. More importantly, it doesn't. That's kind of what I was talking about BIM, right? The technology needs to be mobile at its core, right? Yeah, that makes sense. More importantly, it doesn't enable frontline risk management, equipping field workers with the right information so they can make decisions and act faster on the job site. Right on. The faster you can get information, the better. Like, so much time is wasted waiting for answers and working around things or reworking things is just such a pain. Like, it happens so much in construction. I swear they do it like almost intentionally, right, to squeeze more money out of the bill, right? Bottom line, BIM and 3D modeling offer clear cost and time advantages to early adopters and will rapidly become a requirement for major infrastructure projects, right? It would be, I would say, I would want it anywhere. Like, you could use this technology in any level of construction at any time, anywhere. It would be worth your while. Yeah, big data. Big data has the potential to reveal cost, productivity, and safety gains not yet imagined, but only if companies implement systems that can capture and analyze this data across their key processes. So, yeah, I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm trying. That's what this is about. It's a great read. You should check it out if you're interested at all. It's true though, right? It's true. That's what they're worried about. They're worried about it revealing the low productivity and the cost fluctuations, right? Like the inflated costs of things. I can't believe like how some companies really take advantage of like a change order. If they're losing money on a job, like they'll just purposely like inflate a change orders and things like that to gain their money back. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, right? So the best we can do to eliminate that and lower changes and things like that, the better for the consumer, better for the economy. Modular construction is going to be huge, right? You can see a lot of things going to be built in factories. We'll be seeing different robotics, automated things like that. To gain all of this information, by the way, right? Like you need good sensors, right? Cameras and sound vibration sensors. Like there's a huge need for technology that can do that, right? Like I was reading something about Tesla is saying that they're not going to use LiDAR for their automated vehicles. They're going to go with a combination of different cameras and shoot, what did I say? Yeah, sorry. They're going to go with a series of cameras and sensors in software to do the automated to run the automated vehicles, not LiDAR, right? They're saying LiDAR is expensive and it's unnecessary, right? So, and I guess it has a flaw. It can't tell the difference between, say, a rubber tire and a plastic bag, is what they said. So I don't quite get that analogy, but that's what they said, right? It can't tell the difference of certain things. So that is dangerous, in my opinion. But they say people who are chasing like LiDAR for the automation of cars, they're kind of barking up the wrong tree. Don't get me wrong, LiDAR has its place, and on a construction site, I think it's fantastic technology for construction, right? But when it comes to public safety, driving in the streets, then maybe they want to rethink that. That's really nice, Val. Thank you so much. And Jason too. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for coming, man. Make sure you guys check it. Val too has a channel too, Jason. Okay, so let's say here. Construction. Oh, look at this right here. Construction must embrace technology, right? While other industries have radically modernized their processes, construction remains one of the most stagnant major industries in the world. So we know this. I say it almost every time, right? In 2016, 70% of construction firms dedicated 1% or less of their revenue to technology. Wow, that's amazing. So in 2016, 70% of construction firms dedicated only 1% or less of their revenue to tech. Outdated process management and low productivity, right? We know construction's very, very broken right now, and there's a lot of people trying to solve this problem because it's really damaged. It's damaged everything. The whole economy is messed because of the costs of things, right? It's insane, right? The people really know how to milk it sometimes. These are great resources, guys, by the way. Capital projects and infrastructure. How we help clients or people contact us. So, really good report as well. Oh yeah, here, this is the analogy, guys. So, imagine you want to buy a new car, right? So, imagine you want to buy a new car. You find the make and model you want, select your interior and finished details, and place the order. The car company starts building the car to meet your specifications and promises to deliver it in a few weeks. But a few weeks turns into a few months, and the car... Where's the rest of it? Right there. The car near arrives. It's nearly impossible to get an answer as to why. When you ask, you are referred to the person in charge of the chassis, who blames the engine guy, who in turn says the steel wasn't delivered on time. You're left trying to chase down multiple people over phone or email. Finally, after nearly a year, you get your car, but it arrives with a bill for 30% higher than the original price. You wouldn't buy it, right? Like, that's true, right? And then that's what a construction projects are right now. And that's why people are trying to... Owners want to go with the lower bidder, right? They want to go, but generally the person who... Eileen, good morning, nice to see you. And Kevin, Car Galaxy Studios, thank you for coming, guys. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, this is live stream 112, June 10th last year, so that's like a day from now. It was my first time going live on YouTube. So it's kind of my 1 year live stream anniversary today. I was surprised too. I didn't even realize. Like I just found out last night. I'm like, when did I go live the first time? And I went back and I think that's still it too. It's still playing in the background. I got my old live streams, my very first one playing in this TV behind us there. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this or talking about this is because we need to realize how important it is for this industry to correct itself. The inflated costs have got things like, you know, they just... Oh, 1 second. Wouldn't that company... Oh, sorry. What? Yeah, too often companies will purposely underbid everybody to get a job, and in doing so, they are counting on making up their losses to get on the profit side of the job. That's right, Jason. It's true. It's very true. And what that is, okay, the reason why they do that, and Simply Fred, Jason, wouldn't that company get found out and be blackballed over time? That is, yes, they will, but they also take advantage of bid policies. So there's certain agencies, especially government agencies, that have a policy that they must accept the lowest bidder no matter what. Now, they pre-qualify these companies, okay? So they're on a bid list, and so they're not necessarily blackballed, okay? It's a part of the process sometimes, right? So this is why it's a mess, if it makes sense, right? Because in the private sector, they're still doing that, right? And that's when like homeowners or like just property owners, pay the price. You know what I mean? Rents go up. right, than originally intended when they were planning the building, right? So it's crazy, right? Like it drives me nuts when I talk to some people and they're like, yeah, it's our policy, we have to accept the lowest bid, and it's like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, that would be so painful. But the thing is, they're pre-qualified, so it's a game, right? It's a fucking game, is what it is, right? And it makes me sick. Like, it's awful, right? When taxpayers are paying the bill, right? It's different than when the property owners, right? But they're getting treated the same. It's crazy, right? It makes no sense. So we need to have more accountability in the industry, right? So that's why I see modular, like building in factories. Wait, where do you see this guy here, man? Do I actually have a video of him? I want to see. Did I? I don't think I did. I want to get this on YouTube. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Eddie, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Good morning, sir. Nice to see you, Eddie. Very cool. Eddie Smallhorn, guys. Hope you and Christina are good, bud. That's awesome to see you, man. We were just checking out. Okay, I totally even lost where I was at here for a second. Let me rewind. First of all, I don't know if you guys can hear that video, but it doesn't matter anyways. I can talk about it. So, look at this. Okay, this thing is framing. Okay, that's what it's doing, right? It's obviously, you can see it, but look at this, guys. Table saw, cutting, like, family's really good, Eddie. Thank you for asking, man. Warner's healing up really nicely. He's a trooper, man. He's a trooper. Thank you for the comment in the community tab. I really appreciate that. Man, I can't believe I think we're all gotten so darn busy. Like, it's nice to see you guys when we can, eh? Very, very cool. Look at this, man. Like, right? So, that's a short video. Let's go back for a second. Let's just, like, I haven't seen this before, right? And this blew my mind when I saw this. I'm like, why is this the first time I'm seeing this, right? Man. So there's the software, right? They got the CAD, so the design software, planning software, like planning, scheduling, design, like, so there's engineering and design, right? So all of this stuff, if it was to be connected in one software package, think about that. Is the power of that is incredible, right? Like I'm saying, guys, factories. You don't when you're building things in factories, there's no weather delays. There's no like lead times and things like that. Where you can, if you're building products, you can and you have storage, right? Think about that. Lower lead times, lower waste. You know, faster delivery times, but lower waste is, yeah, right. So Rob, can you believe that? Like, it just blows my mind, right? Well, that's the thing. The demand for say for the example, the demand for housing, the houses themselves is so high we can't keep up. Believe it or not, it's insane. So we're not losing any jobs. We're just filling the gap, right? At this point, we're just filling the gaps. Like I said, we could use, like, we're only at 40% capacity. We need to have more people working to keep up with the demand, right? It's absolutely shocking, but that's on a global scale, right? Like, you need or like nationwide. Sorry, it's insane. A floor laying robot, yeah, right? This is pretty crazy stuff, guys. So robotic collaboration in timber constructions, right? So researchers from ETH Zurich are using a new method for digital timber construction in a real project for the first time. The load-bearing timber modules, which are prefabricated by robots, will be assembled on the top 2 floors at the DFAB house construction site. But it's pretty neat, eh? Robotic precision, and that's the thing. Like, well, the housing, like the houses and the buildings that are built inside of the factories come out top quality. There's consistency throughout, and every inch has been inspected, right? Which is completely different than field build things, okay? Because you're kind of all over the place in the field. It's insane. So a floor laying robot would be awesome. That would be awesome. And yeah, it does take the human aspect out of it. So no longer is a building a piece of artwork, right? I believe. Once you start adding machines and like robots and automation, it doesn't become an art project anymore. It becomes a product. That's my opinion. There's something about hand-built things, right? Hand-built structures, and there's character to it. The thing is, yeah, these houses can be custom made, but they lack in character. You know what I mean? And energy and like thing. You know what I mean? So the overall feeling of the building is different. And and it does over time. I think things are gonna change so much. It's like we're always gonna have jobs in a sense, because there's always gonna be for every one job that they take, there'll be another one created. Programmable matter is awesome. That's what's called 4D printing, right? 4D printing, and that is like one of the newest trends out right now is programmable matter. And what it is called is that you can find it if you search for 4D printing. It's incredible. Think of it this way, right? If you put like there's a piece of this material and it's flat, put it in water and it closes into a box, for example. Okay, that's a crazy theory. And when I was at the NATE school, the technical school, this is the wing that I was in was for partnerships, right? Like industry partnerships, non-credit education, right? So I asked him, I said, are you guys doing anything on 4D printing yet? And his eyes just lit right up. He's like, oh yeah, not yet, but they're setting up a 3D motion capture studio, right? So they're doing the motion capture, so they're getting ready for 4D printing. So this technology is so new that it's still in like very infancy stage, right? We've just heard about it. So like I heard about it about almost a year ago, right? So it's brand new, and yeah, programmable matter is pretty cool. Yeah, to a degree, right? Because with all of the data that we're storing, and even now, engineers and architects have, like, just they copy and paste things. Oh, right. So that's how that it's very crazy. The artwork would be in the design still. I think if we can work with our designers closely and become like customize these things, is the best. Like if you could do all custom housing, it's not all the same thing, right? Like that would be okay. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's kind of in a sense. Think about it, right? You're designing it, and then if a factory could build everything, it's almost like 3D printing a whole house, right? With everything, all the different materials and everything in it. It's almost like that. It is like that, right? It's just an automated factory is a big 3D printer basically, and it's printing your design, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're studying it. I know they're studying it. the 4D printing, the Programmable Matter. I know that for sure. It's just I know Nate is at the school here. The technical school isn't yet, but they're eyeing it. They're getting ready to bring it into that school, which is cool. But yeah, it's really cool stuff. They're going to be using it in sidewalk labs in Toronto. They're going to be using stuff like that will move and stuff when it's raining and stuff like that to provide shelter for people right on the streets. So it rains and there'll be like tarps tarpy type things that come out to shield the pedestrians from the rain. It's insane. Think about that, right? When you're walking down the street, it's raining, and then also this, just awesome. And that's just the beginning of that theory, right? What's this one? Oh yeah, we just watched this one. But timber fabrication. Wood is renewable. It's a green product. It's renewable. If we could, now that we're planting lots of trees and they're growing, we should actually protect the big ones, right? The one, it's the and grow trees, right? Go farm like tree farms, right? If we could do that, that'd be sweet because wood's awesome. Wood is a beautiful, beautiful product. Factory timber, component processing and production. This is like a mill. And we're gonna look at a video of this thing. It's pretty wild. Excuse me. Oh, that's awesome. So your design, fabricate to your spec, ship and install, right? Machine capabilities. So yeah, these guys manufacture raw materials. Yeah, YouTube Premium is definitely worth it. Yeah, I have the family package, the YouTube Family, and it's got I think I can't 6 or 7 licenses or whatever, and I love it. Yeah, I gladly pay for it. It gives you access to like the no commercials and things like that is awesome. I couldn't do it if there's commercials. Here we go. Or self-program. Sorry, let me catch up here, Kevin. Or self-programmable matter, where the shape can change to the needs of the user. Yes, right. Every atom or molecule talks to its neighbor to form its shapes. Yes, right. That's like the craziest thing ever. Like the theories, like the where that technology can go is crazy. It's crazy to think about. Imagine a house that can Imagine a house that changed its rooms to suit the needs of the family and changed its material properties on the fly, wood to glass and etc. Yeah, I know it's oh, man, that's incredible stuff. Like, and you're right. The one of my earlier streams, actually one of my first ones, we were talking about how certain things react with, to different elements, and the like the glass, for example, right? When you're in a change room and it's clear glass, it tells you that it's empty, right? You go in and you shut the door and it turns opaque, right? Then obviously it's occupied, right? Yeah, that's right. YouTube music downloads. Oh, right. Yeah, and YouTube Original. It gives you the mini player too, which is nice. I like the mini player a lot, and when you're on your phone, because when you can do other things, and you can just move it around and still watch and stuff. It's really cool too. Yeah, 4D printing. Can you imagine? Like, it's already there. This is I'm not going to show you this whole video, but this is actually pretty crazy too. This is the turbo drive or whatever, the Technics, the Hundegger. It's a Hundegger or whatever. It's a milling machine. But look at the precision, guys. The precision, like it's incredible. So you just pop it in, right? Your 2x4 in there, like, or probably any size that you want, right? You just throw your timber in there, we'll say. It's got a programmable screen right there. It looks like an item screen there. Well, that's you know what? That's interesting to say that you brought that up too, because robots don't stop. That's another thing that they're advertising and pushing, the guys who are building these robots, is that they can operate 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right? When one goes down for maintenance, I mean, there's got to be maintenance and shutdown time, sure, but thinking about like 24-hour a day operation, like, you know, you're gonna get projects up to, you know, what, 70% quicker. It's crazy. And the human element, I believe, it's what adds the, you know, the touch to the building, right? You know that humans built it, right? When you look at something that a robot built, you don't have the same you don't feel the same about it, right? It's a freaking robot, right? You have no feelings for a robot. You have feelings for humans, right? And that's a good point, Kevin. That's a good point too, yeah. New meaning, you're right, actually, you know, we could find new meaning, yeah. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? But do you see how it's cutting? Like, this is amazing. It's down to a millimeter. Right down to like the millimeter. It's incredible. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're always afraid of the unknown. That's the truth. Yeah, the majority of us are afraid of the unknown. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? Whoa, man! That die tool is sick, man. I missed that the first time around. Evolve into laziness. Oh, I hope that's not the case. I think we'll be. Hopefully we evolve into, you know, more. Hopefully we're getting smarter. You know what I mean? We can evolve and evolve our technology and healthcare and like relevant science. You know, rather than warfare and other crappy stuff. You know what I mean? Concentrate on space exploration and medicine. Like that's what I think is important, right? And the environment, right? Protecting the planet. So, whoa, man! You see that? That could be for a ducks. You think? Oh, that is wild. Yeah, that's for the ducks. The mechanical. Holy cow, dude, that is sick. Cuts it to size and everything, man. Like, wow. Sorry, this isn't fascinating. Like, this is such a cool idea. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, the planet and the human brain. Yeah, exactly. That's well said, Max B. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. So, what did you think of that milling machine? Pretty neat, eh? Yeah, Val. I know, man. The West Coast, I hear it's definitely laid back. Yeah, military. Yeah, family's hardworking, man. Yeah, I kind of was raised in a, we're old military family, but my dad and I never went to join at all. Right, we're just products of that environment, right? But dad's a businessman. He's a hard worker. Mom and dad both, right? They're very hardworking people. Work 7 days a week, 364 days a year. The notifications are crazy. Oh yeah, that's right, Car. That's right. Oh, you haven't posted something in a long time. That's right. Yeah, okay. Good point, Val. That's a very good point, actually. It's been a while since I got a notification, too, from you, man. That's right. Taking a hiatus or just take chill? It's a lot, eh? Holy cow, man. This is this is my 1 year live stream anniversary, but yeah, hard work is. That's right. I don't think I got to finish what I was saying, but so yeah, you're right though, man. Like, I gotta start really kicking my son's butt, getting him, into work mode. Into he's a really good kid. He studies a lot. He's straight A's at school. Studies a lot. He's doing really well in school. So he deserves a bit of a break, but I'd like to get him to do more, like physical work, right? But yeah, so Cascadas research purpose robotic timber construction, it's insane. It's a big robot arm it's like a overhead. Oh, look at it's on tracks as well. So this thing's on tracks. Can I open this one? Oh wow. So I don't know if these are all different projects, but this guy's pretty different. This guy's neat. I think this guy's just building pallets, right? Which is pretty simple, basic. The thing is the repetitive tasks and things like that. That's what's first gonna go. It's crazy, man. Yeah, right on, Car. Yeah, no worries, dude. You don't have to explain. I just, yeah, dude. That's awesome, though, man. Glad to see you, though, Betty. And yeah, I couldn't imagine that losing access to the studio would suck. Yeah, that would. Ah, Skeeter, it's done, gone, and tuck our job. Yeah, right on, Max. That's so cool, man. Yeah, like, I'm glad that it's a different world than when I grew up, and from some of you guys too, right? Like, it was different. I was still coming out of it's different times, the 80s and 90s, right? I'm not going to get into that, but it's different times now for our kids, and they have better opportunities, I believe, now, because it was different times. It was different times back then. It was a little rougher. We were a long way from where we are now as a human race. Crazy, eh? See that thing there? It's pretty quick. So it does everything. Picks it, the material, staples it, lifts it, stacks it. So I don't know if those are pallets. Those look like really thin pallets, but right. Grabs the material, spaces it. See that? Wow, staples it and lifts it. Insane, right? These Goodell robot arms are what are getting a lot of attention, right? This is that factory that we saw that other video on. But look at that, right? So you have overhead. Yeah, track. There's beams here for the overhead, so it runs on the top, right? Good morning, Patty Broussard. How are you? Nice to see Patty. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. How are you doing today? And what's your next video? What are you doing next? Spoiler. Yeah, Carla, great stuff. Yeah. So yeah, there you have it. There's the robot framers anyway. And then another material is the steel, the iron. 13 and a half meter beam in what was that, under 4 minutes? All in a single machine, right? Look at the machines. Look at the machines, right? And this is a steel fabrication. Oh. Steel fabrication. So Python X, a Lincoln Electric company. That's not what I wanted to do. Video library, literature. Ooh, video library. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. So they have quite a few videos, actually. Let's check them out. I mean, I did have one. Right here. Shapes cut by the Python X, right? So many video. I know, it's crazy. Finding the time is really hard, Patty. It's so hard. Finding the time is so hard. I'm doing very well myself. Thanks. Thank you, Patty. Man, no. No, you didn't miss too much. So not just wood, right? They have automated processes for the steel as well, right? This is incredible, right? Like, it's like plasma cutting or something like that, right? Look at the shapes, the precision, right? Wow. Hey, and love is love, brother. Nice to see you. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming, buddy. How are ya? Cheers, dude. I love Patty's music. I love it. Yeah, she's amazing. So yeah, anyways, they have a lot of videos. Paste there. That's Python X on YouTube. But so wood and steel, both you're gonna see automation. If they could. Here's the thing, right? When you're working with the steel, you need to have like almost two arms. It's bolts, right? Where when you're working with the wood, it's just nails or staples, right? So you're just air shooting them in or whatever. But when you're dealing with steel, right, you need to either weld it or you're bolting it, right? Fuck, you know what? I never seen Mike Holmes' show before. But this on YouTube, I didn't even think about checking for him. But the research yesterday led me to Mike Holmes. But I wanted to show you guys. This is a factory that he toured. Look at this. They got augmented reality for designing. Okay, this is a factory where they build houses and they build custom homes. So this is what we're talking about. See the designs? When you think about homes being built in a factory, modular homes and things like that, like you're not thinking awesome homes like this, you know. So look at all the overheads. They got, you know, that's acrylic stucco, which I would like to do. If I would love steel cladding, like a real proper rain screen, like steel cladding or aluminum like composite panels, right? But this is what I'm saying. The quality is top notch, right? So the quality coming out of these factories, you're getting top quality. Everything's properly inspected and everything's exactly to code, right? They don't cut corners. They don't, you know, it's great for, you know, there's less waste, higher quality, quicker delivery times. Like, it's insane, you know, and it's awesome. Oh, the play kitchen, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. My Patty's building something though. That's awesome, man. The play kitchen, that's awesome. I built a few kitchens. Yeah, check YouTube maybe. If not, yeah, maybe Patty's. There's a video right there. Just record it. So these homes are beautiful, right? They're really well made, and I think it's just like, look at it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Sensor, everything. This connects to a phone app. So check out the quality of the installations. Is what I like. Look at that. Like, everything is perfect. The ducts are all taped properly. You can tell they're troweled, not just hand done, right? Like, it's awesome. Everything is done properly. So, you know, when you buy a new home now that is built in the field, like, man, buying a home, the quality is crazy. It's all over the place. You never know what's underneath the paint in these places, right? But they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. And what a space! Like, look at that, right out in the mountains like that. You know, like there's nothing wrong with this at all. It's actually quite awesome. Think about the management of it all, right? You have everybody's basically an in-house installer, right? So you know the crew. You're always working with the same people. You know, so it's crazy. And of course, look at the virtual reality and augmented reality. Check out their space. This is where the art is in the designs and engineering. Yeah, right. So we'll have more designers and more engineers. We'll need people who, you know, there's going to be higher technical jobs, right? Need for that, because you're gonna need people who do inspections and you know, repairs and maintenance. It's just gonna help us keep up with the demand. That's all. I don't see it taking away any jobs, really. I don't. We need so many people that we don't have, right? Yeah. That's funny. Quality first, but I had to show you guys this video. It's incredible. Look, it's beautiful finish, beautiful home, and with the lower cost, right, and higher quality, you can afford better homes. Like, there's just so many wins, I think, right? And then this is in England, right? Another modular home factory opened up. They're thinking about if it's going to be automated or what, but they build I don't know, trusses already. But look at, guys, look at these homes that these places are producing. Okay, so I think this is pretty much the last trend that I see. Then we have a couple of pages just on the construction machinery, other things, other news and stuff like that. Different articles we'll browse through while we wrap up. But this is going to be a huge trend. But this is, I had to show you this because this is the first off the grid office in Edmonton, where I'm from, here in Edmonton. This is Mike Holmes again. I had no idea he did stuff out here, but dudes, you have to see this, man. It's incredible. So you build them off-site, and you build them so that they don't need to be hooked into the power grid, right? Or any type of utilities, right? Like thinking, like, it's amazing if you could just plop it into place and it doesn't need to be hooked up, well, to water and sewer, right? But like, that's, you know, could you imagine, like, just pop, and you don't need to plug into the power grid? It's a nice looking home. You can see the power setup, like those are the brains, I guess, or something like that, or the power, what, I don't know. They got panels, solar panels, and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. Did you see the setup? Yeah. See the solar panels and the batteries, right? They got, those are like dry cell type batteries that store the energy, right? So you need a converter, batteries, and panels. It's so, like, awesome, man. Awesome. I love it. So let's see if I can jump back to, right? There you go, right? Panels, batteries, converter, and you're laughing, right? Oh. Oh, shite. How do I wonder if I could go to, I might not be able to, darn it. If I go, can't move it around. Or I could go. Nope. Nope. You're only be able to see the one side. But look at the Bobcat. I don't know if you can see that, but Bobcat, backhoe, and tractor there, like. Have you ever seen one of those? I haven't. Yeah, Car, thank you for coming, buddy. Yeah, you have a great day, man. Thank you for coming. Always nice to see you, buddy. Well rounded. I don't know if there's anything. There's always something. I can link it to you guys if you want. The ME construction news. I gotta find a way, because I don't have. Do I have a screen capture? Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna go into Studio and I'll see if I can quickly add a Windows source. I'm gonna go. Wait, we're here, so I need to go here. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, hold on here. I'll go add source. Window. Oh yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Alright, now if I go there, now we can see it. Sort of. 1 second here. Hey. There we go. No, I just need to bring the chat back. We're good to go. That's the first time I think I did that. Cool, man. Yeah, Live Hair too has been put out a new crane as well, another big one. But there's a crawler. That's a crawler. Look at the bridge. I love those iron bridges like that. For building a Jason, right? Wow, look at this, man. High profile project. So helping the mid-field terminal. So mid-field terminal rise. So this is a mega project that Safe Lift has supplied. So mid-field terminal of Abu Dhabi International Airport. Abu Dhabi International Airport. So it's a new terminal there. Massive. Can do machinery, whatever. Yeah. Oh, big at BOMA International, the biggest equipment show in the world. Big at BOMA. So this. Oh, cool. So yeah, this is a crusher and screener. That's sick, and it's an attachment, right? So crusher, screener. That's beautiful. Yeah, road building equipment and mobile plants like concrete plants. So that was huge too. How's the you guys can you hear the music? Is there music playing in the background? Hope so. That'd be funny. This whole time there was no music. Look at that, eh? Live hair equipment, autonomous, right? Are those lights or are those? So yeah, Live Hairs was one of the largest stands at BOMA 2019. One of the largest of the show and showcased numerous products and innovations. I saw more automation, equipment working in unison with one another, like tractors and dump trucks and things like that, right? Dozers. New heights, yeah, bigger cranes, higher cranes, yep. See there, that's an RT right there. That's an RT. You can see the tires, though. So you can get ones bigger than that too. So that's an RT. These are crawler probably, mobile, right? RTs are a little or smaller, right? Look, the boom is wider. Right? It's wild. Look at that, is a nice looking machine. I gotta say, the 30-ton mobile I operated was a Grove, and I always liked Grove cranes too. I know Jimmy runs a Tadano, which is a beautiful crane. Grove isn't that type. I have a special soft spot for Grove cranes. Let's just say that. Of course, now we've got tonight, but showing up in the daytime, Renaissance Man would throw a fit. Nightbot, yeah, I got you now. Okay, yeah, Renaissance Man. I haven't seen him in a bit, but I see him once in a while. Oh, look at this. So the Middle East's most favored heavy lifter, category, the all-terrain crane offers the ideal mix of mobility, versatility, and capacity. Manufacturers and service providers can tell me so. Oh, dude, that's a drivable RT, like, you know, like a road one. You can. That's what I think that is. That's cool, man. Oh my gosh, Patty, that's awesome. Electric drill, dude. That I use my electric drills for like my impact driver when I'm putting together IKEA stuff. And all, I use it all the time. I'll even cut the you know, like, so they give you different bits and stuff like that. Sometimes I've cut them off with the grinder and put them in my drill or the bit holder. They got stuck on there. That's funny. Well, I'm glad you found them though. I love that when you're putting stuff together and at the end there's like extra parts. You're like, oh man, what did I miss? But sometimes there's just extra parts too, right? or you're like one part short. Oh man. So yeah, they like the RTs. I would imagine so because they have you know, it's different terrain out there, so RTs are mobile, right? The Gallagher, I've never heard of that one either. That's a new one. All Ferris, same thing, yeah. Robbie Bosch finds BOMA fame for 4 decades of Bobcat experience. That's awesome. Robbie Bosch. Libear. Like, look at the boom on that thing, guys. The boom. That's an RT. Those things are so crazy. And then you got, what's that big Bertha in the back there? Oh. Well, maybe if they're good, if they're good, maybe just keep it. Oh man, now I gotta go back to the other screen. So undo that. And shoot, wait a second. Okay. Put there. Put there. And transition. Cool, man. Oh yeah, so here's the construction press releases for June 2019. Jay's Custom Landscaping, a company that provides landscaping in Vancouver, Washington, launches a new service. So offer landscape architecture services. That's cool. Art design process puts our team's years of expertise and extensive material and plant knowledge at your fingertips with an on-site consultation. This is a great resource for news as well, right? It's more software. Electrical worker in Colorado with no for direct access. Oh no, asbestos. Oh no, somebody was exposed, it looks like. Huh. Prism software. Oh, thanks, Jason. Yeah, you're 5 minutes behind. That's awesome, dude. I'm like that too sometimes, especially when you're on a call. It stops the video, so when you go back to it, it's you're behind, right? It's like it pauses the video while you're on the call. It's crazy, right? Panama's ever-growing construction sector, eh? Investor funding. PPE, mark imports, exports, production, and consumption trends. Oh, interesting. Market growth opportunities, or market demand growth opportunities, and analysis of top key players. So that's the report. And the report analyzes the global personal protective equipment market, the market size and growth, as well as the major market participants. The analysis includes market size, upstream situation, market segmentation, market segment. Huh? They just typed that twice. Price and cost and industry environment. In addition, the report outlines the factors driving industry growth and the description of market channels. I wonder what key companies. Wow. Key regions. Construction, oil and gas. Wow, construction's ahead. I guess that makes sense though. Yeah, we have IKEAs here, of course. I think Toronto itself has like 3 at least. Upstream major materials. Huh. ENR. Construction equipment goes electric. Oh yeah, I guess you never really thought about that as well. Like electric cars, electric construction equipment, right? That'd be sweet if you just recharge it overnight. That'd be really cool. You didn't have to use oil, or not oil, but gas. Like that would be sick, man. You just have to plug them in overnight, and then what the heck? It took so long. That's that darn helpful snark magnet. Yeah. ever charging network. And that's the thing, like the houses that are off the grid need to be able to charge vehicles overnight, right? So Las Vegas to Southern California rail delayed. Kelpin pulls the plug on natural gas in California. Colorado DOT turns to rail. Stock award for dot sector. Drawing spotlights. Ooh, so Duke Energy hires JV to speed decommission of Crystal River nuclear plant. Look at this. Sledgehammer and asphalt paver. Look at that. What's this? Check that out, boys. Look at that. That's cool. 3 pounds. DeWalt has introduced 6 new small sledgehammers for demolition. The hammers are available in weights of 2 to 4 pounds with a range of styles to suit the application. Interesting. That little machine there. Oh, flat top cranes are awesome. So the mini sledgehammer, DeWalt has introduced, whatever. Oh, okay, so the hammers feature fiberglass handles, forged heads, and rubberized grips. Overstrike protection on the hammer reduces the chance of the handle breakage during use, while a concentrated strike face on the head improves striking power. Crazy, eh? Whoa. And that's the news for... Well, when was the last time I did it? We'll say March to June 2019. That's it, guys. That's all we have in the news, which is good. I really feel that we're still good. Good. I really feel that modularization, the automation, is simply here to help us out, fill the gaps, deliver products quicker, you know what I mean, and at higher qualities. The the thing is, construction is seriously broken right now. The way that the bids structure is set up, we're seeing a trend now in rising in design and build contracts and construction management at risk contracts. So that tells you that, you know, getting away from the traditional design bid build, the lump sum contract, right, is probably a good thing. It's an overinflated process now that costs the owners crazy amounts of money. New contracts like IPD, integrated product delivery, I think we'll see a huge rise in that as well, making all the trades accountable, right? The more profit that they make on the job, everybody gets more profit, right? So it's a shared profit type of structure, right, with IPD, and that's what brings people more, you know, accountable, right? You'll get higher quality. People will help each other out more. That's also the thing with being built in a factory, right? Like in a modular factory, you're gonna get quality, right? Like the consistency that you don't get in the field, unfortunately, right? Unless you can combat it with things like that, right? IPD, sorry. You'll get in a factory, trades will be working together, right? More, helping each other out more, and that's what those types of contracts are trying to do, right? Is strengthen the field. The prices, though, right? Like we know that the wages are like, it's crazy, like. We get paid the same wages for like over a decade. It's kind of like, you know, like everything else is getting more expensive, but your wages are going either down, right? They're very rarely going up. When you're at the top, you know, your prices are going down. They're not going up, which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? So you gotta play the game and build you know, you have to learn how to make more money other ways, right? let it out of the paint and let out of the gasoline. They pay take it. Jeez. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Well, thank you for being thankful that I'm not dead, but I'm sure some people would disagree. Oh, that's no. Jason, sure, yeah. Right on. Guys, man, I really just I really want to see. I really want to see things get better for construction. And we want owners to you know, owners not to pay the price anymore. You know, like we'd like to make more money as well. It's crazy that, you know, you a trade gets maxed out at a certain price, and it doesn't go up at least a percentage every year. You know what I mean, or something. It's just, it makes no sense, man. It just makes no sense. But guys, I can't appreciate all for coming. It was been a great stream, and like I was saying, this is basically my 1 year anniversary. On June 10th last year was my very first live stream, so it's June 9th today. So we've been doing the Sunday stream now for a year, and this is the 112th live stream. So I've done 112 live streams now. So that's awesome, right? And that doesn't include like other streams and stuff that I've been on too, right? So I've probably been on a live stream probably 120 or more times. So that's been really, really cool. Again, I was last night watching my very first live stream, and it was like, man, it was crazy. Oh yeah, no, I designed the room. Yeah, it was because I was shooting a video, so my room was all like in a mess, right? Everything was all over the place, and so I got it all back together for Friday night's live stream, and yeah, so this is how it normally looks, right? But I just added, finally got the pictures up, and like I just painted everything, and like we said, we just bought the house before the winter, right? So moving in here, yeah, I just got everything set up again, right? But yeah, this is how it'll normally look from now on, right? So this part's done. This part's done, right? So now, thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. It's been really awesome. And I was saying, like, Eddie was in here this morning, and yeah, Eddie and Christina were the first people to come on to my live streams, and that was I think it was in July, right? But we'll be celebrating that for sure, because I went live like 4 to 5 times at least before a single person showed up. So it was fun to go back and look at the streams, right, when nobody was there and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me, and thank you, Val, so much. And Jason Reynolds, always nice to see you, buddy. I'm glad you were able to make it this morning, man. Thank you so much, Val. You're wonderful. Make sure you guys check out Val's channel too, right? I think you guys all know each other, which is wonderful, which is really good. And I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Great week. Don't forget, we're gonna go live again on Friday. I'm hoping Paul might come on. Paul Peck might come on. I'm not sure if it'll be this Friday, or maybe we'll set something up for the future. He wants to get a live stream setup going, so we'll see what happens there. Maybe he can do it on his phone. I'll try to talk to him, talk him into it. But you know, like I said, if you're a tradesperson or you know a tradesperson that you think we should talk to on the show, it's Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's Edmonton, where I'm at. That would be 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. on the West Coast. You guys have a great day and a great week. We'll see you Friday for sure. I'm not sure if Creator Chaos is on this week, but don't forget Trivia Night Thursday nights as well on your Real Estate Whisperers channel. Guys, this is Chris, everyone. You have a fantastic day. Bye for now.